Hi phonics friends, it's time for phonics with Mrs Deojee. Do you notice anything different? Did you spot anything different? Are you liking my new phonics look? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Fantastic. Okay, let's get started. Now we all know what we need to do when we start my lessons. Take your hats out, put them on, turn them on, and let's sing my special song. Phonics, phonics all around, phonics all around. Phonics, phonics all around, phonics all around. Okay, switch them on, make sure they're on properly, ready to get learning. Right, here we go. Now, we need to remember all those diagraphs that we've been learning. We've learned so many now. Do you remember them all? If you're not sure, here is a fantastic program for you to use to help you with your diagraphs. Enjoy!
Qua, queen. Qua, 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 queen. Shh, 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 shh. The baby's asleep. Ch, 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 choo choo. This thumb. A, rain. A, rain. Ng, strong. Ng, ng, ng. E, B, E, B. I, light. I, night. O, boat. O, boat. Good food. Good food. R, car. R, car. Or, torch. Or, torch. Burn. Burn. Ow, cow. Ow, cow. Oi, boil. Oi, ear. Air, chair. Air, chair. Sister. Sister.
Okay, now for today's lesson, I have got a new friend for us to meet. Now, he usually lives in my classroom. His name is called Mr. Wizard, but he's a very old wizard and he likes to do lots of this. Shh, shh. And the only way he wakes up is if you sing a special song for him, and especially he loves to be woken up when we're learning phonics. So, would you like to meet Mr. Wizard? Can you shout out, yeah? If you do want to meet him, let me hear. Lovely. Okay, the special song that wakes him up is this one. See if you can join in. It goes like this. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? What are we learning today? Join in. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? What are we learning today? He's waking up. Oh, we got a big yawn there, Mr. Wizard. Yes, it is. He's just said, is this my phonics videos that I am making? Oh, he's so excited. Give him a nice big wave. Lovely. It's nice to see you on him, Mr. Wizard. Now, yeah, yes, he said he really wants to show you something. Would you like to see what he'd like to show you? Okay, off you go, Mr. Wizard. What would you like to show us? Oh, this looks exciting. You've got a special bag, Mr. Wizard. Here is his special bag. Would you like them to see what's inside it? Yes, you would. Now, in our classroom, before we open any bags, we've got to sing a special song, haven't we? Shall I teach it to them? Good idea. Right, the song goes like this. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Come and have a look inside. What's in the bag? Right, are you going to let me open it, Mr. Wizard? Here we go. Is it today's diagraph? It is. Love this. Okay, here we go. It's got a U and an R in there today. Do you think anyone might know what it says? If you do, can you tell Mr. Wizard? Did they get it right? Oh, some of them did. It is the diagraph. Can you say it to the clouds today? Can you say it to my new decorations? Can you say it to Mr. Wizard? Fantastic. You sit there, Mr. Wizard, and you can watch the phonics lesson while I show them the action. Now, the action for this diagraph is as if you are a mixer and you are mixing a bowl, maybe for a yummy cake, and you say, and you mix it like that. Fantastic. Here is the special song to go with that diagraph. Oh!
Mixer.
The mixer in the bowl goes The mixer in the bowl goes mixing the food together.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our fine motor skills. Now remember, if you want your children to get good at writing, they must work on the muscles in their fingers. So this is a great activity to help them. So you will need your stickers to start with. What you need to do is you need to get your child to put some stickers randomly on the page. Okay, and then they will need to get their pen and join the stickers together. Then they can get another sticker. And this time they don't have to do a line. They could do, oh, that one's got stuck. They could do a different pattern. So they could maybe do zigzags. So it's all great there with the stickers to really use those fingers to get those muscles building. They could do another pattern, maybe a squiggly line this time. All great ways to get those muscles working. Right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our gross motor skills. Now this is a new section in the video, but I think it's very important for us to work on. Now children, gross motor skills are big movements, okay, that you use your whole body for, because it will build the muscles that will slowly build the muscles in your wrist, and then also slowly build the muscles in your fingers, which will help you to write letters. Who wants to do that? Okay, so every week I'm going to include a nice gross motor video that will help you do those big movements to build those muscles. Here is our first gross motor skill video.
Get moving!
Want to go full Go Noodle? Then click here and create a free account. We've got hours and hours and hours and hours of indoor recess and Fresh Start Fitness waiting for you.
What we're going to do next is we're going to practice the letters in our digraph today. Can you tell your adult what 2 letters you think are in that digraph? Can you tell them the first one? Fantastic. Can you tell them the second one? Fantastic. Well done. I hope you did say U and R, and that spells Now, I did do this activity in my last videos, but I did not have a lovely new bird's eye tripod to demonstrate it, did I, last time? It was a bit tricky demonstrating it to you, but I am loving this new tripod, so let's try it again. Here we go. So you will need to write your letter on your chalkboard, and then your other one. And then you can get your child to do some nice chalk magic with your paintbrush and some water, and then they can do some magic and make it disappear. And what's great about this activity is when they're holding the paintbrush, they don't realise they're also practicing pencil control. Who is loving that idea? I am. Okay, so for today's game, it's called Hoover It, and I found this game on another fantastic phonics Facebook page called Phonics Family, and they had this game and it looks fantastic, so you're all going to enjoy this one. So you should already have your words written on tissue paper or toilet paper or kitchen roll, whichever one you have. It doesn't have to be big, very small, and then spread them out. Then parents, all you will need to do is you will need to say the word to your children, and then children will need to use their I Spy eyes, find the word and then hoover it up. Or parents, what you could do is you could segment the word. For example, you could say curl, and your children will need to figure out what you're trying to say, and hopefully will realise you're trying to say curl, and then they will hoover it up. How much fun does that look? Right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to write a sentence. Now, there are 4 things we need to remember to make a good sentence. Can you think of them? Have a think. The first one is, say it to your adult, it is to think of the sentence, because if you don't think of that sentence, what will happen? Tell your adult. That's right. The next thing you need to do is you need to say that sentence. Tell your adult why you need to practice that sentence. Do you remember? The next thing we will do is we will need to write the sentence, and then this step is very, very important. You must check your sentence. Can you tell your adult the 3 things that you will be checking for when you finish your sentence? Can you tell them the first thing? Yes. The second? Yes. And the third? Yes. Fantastic. So, I have thought of your sentence today. It is, Jim did a big burp. That's a naughty sentence. Let's say it again. Jim did a big burp. That's the sentence that I have thought about. Let's practice saying it together. Here we go. Jim did a big burp. Can you run and go and say it outside? Jim did a big burp. Can you run and go and say it to your bedroom? Jim did a big burp. Can you run and go and say it to your kitchen? Jim did a big burp. Fantastic. You are now ready to write your sentence. Please don't forget to use a capital letter at the start, and don't forget to use your finger spaces, and don't forget to end it with a full stop. Okay? And then don't forget, before you show your adult, you must check your sentence. Make sure it's a super sentence before your adult reads it. Off you go. Make sure it looks like mine. Right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to challenge some of you, if you are up for it. In the next video, I will show you how to get to a game called full circle. The aim of the game is you will have one word, and then throughout the game you will have to keep changing the word until you get back to the word you have started with. Now this game is great because it helps to recap all of the other digraphs that we have been learning so far. So that will challenge your children first of all. And then what you will need to do is you will need to listen to the word and then try and spell the word and change it each time until you get to the word you started with. Who's up for that challenge? I'm sure it's you. So, unfortunately, that is the end of our lesson today. Now, before I go, my friend Mr. Wizard wants to say goodbye to you all. Have you had fun, Mr. Wizard? He has. He said, can he come back next time? What do you think? Shall we let him come back? Of course we will, Mr. Wizard. We love you. Okay. Right, that's true, we do. We need to switch our brains off, take your hats off and put them in your pockets, ready for next week. Have fun playing all those fun games today, and I'll see you next week. Is that right, Mr. Wizard? Bye. Right, who is up for the challenge today? Now, the game is on ICT Games, so put that into Google and then click on Literacy Games. Then what you'll need to do is find the game called Viking Full Circle. Click on that one. I'm just going to switch my screen around so you can see it. Now, it's up to you. You can choose any of the phase 3 options because we would like to recap some of the digraphs that we have been learning. So let's choose this one. On the ship to spell car. So you can hear the man speaking there. It's asking you first of all to spell car. So you just need to drag it and then to see if you're correct, you've got to click on that blue wave and it will tell you. Then you've got to listen to the next word. Card. So now it's asking me to change that word into card. So your child will then need to add another phoneme, another sound to it to change it. Click on that blue C. Press it again. Lard. So now I now need to change that word into a different one. So your child will need to figure out which phoneme, which digraph will need to come out to be changed into lard. And then you check it again. Click it. Laid. So there we go. Your child will need to then figure out some of the sounds that are already there. Which one do I need to take out to become laid? So that is how the game works. You have to keep on changing it until you will end up back at the word car. It's a really fantastic game that will definitely get those brain cells working. I hope they like it.